Hey there, my name's Kayla. I just wanted to shoot you a quick video, kind of taking a look at your site and a competitor's site and see where you're ranking at for different keywords that are bringing in a lot of traffic online. So I just started, plumbing Fremont, California, and, right off the bat, I can see there is quite a bit of search volume. So 260 searches a month. And plumbing Fremont, 390 a month. So there's a lot of traffic, a lot of searching at least going on for plumbing Fremont and similar keywords. And what really caught my eye was that there are companies paying $50 per click. So, you're going into some of these ads, and if someone stays on that page for a certain amount of time, they're paying Google $50 per time. And what happens is once they're done paying Google for the ads, like Roto-Rooter is paying a ton of money to have an ad here and up here. I mean, a ton of money. But what happens is once you're done paying Google, you're going to go right back to wherever your site was organically ranking to begin with. So it's really a matter of building up the back end of your site so that you're organically ranking and getting those every time. And I don't know about everyone because everyone's different, but me, for example, I don't click on ads. I don't like ads. I just have like this negative connotation that surrounds an ad, I guess. So I see ad and I automatically just keep scrolling. Now these are the map pack. So these are your map pack rankings, and this is based off of your Google My Business platform. And I'm going to hit on like 3 topics here, but the first one has to do with this map pack ranking. And those are what we call citations. And all citations is your business information being listed on multiple platforms. So every platform your business name, phone number, and address is on, that's going to be a citation. And there's tools that we use to look and see what citations your competition has. So, how many does West Coast Plumbing have? How many does Save Plumbing have? We take that and then we go and get you those citations plus some, because of course we want to be 2 steps ahead of the competition. So that's what we do. We're going to, we want to get more citations, better citations, so that you can rank within this map pack here, because this definitely does drive a lot of traffic through these. But if you're not number 1, 2, or 3, unless these people don't answer and then they keep, going down the line, but you're bringing in the most traffic, number 1, 2, and 3. And same with your organic listings too. You really want to be top 3. Now, funny because these sites, these would be, if you're listed on these sites, these would be citations. But like Yelp, BBB, those are the top listings here, which means a lot of competition isn't doing a lot behind the scenes, because if they were, Google would not have these places in first place. It would be an actual business, organic website being ranked in here. So Roto-Rooter, here we go. They're, number 1 on here. So let's take them, and I'm going to take a look at yours first, but then I'm going to find out what they're doing behind the scenes of their site. Now, I believe they're more national, because I've seen Roto-Rooter in plenty of places. So they may be, harder to beat just because they are national competition, but because they only would have like 1 page targeting maybe Fremont, California, it's going to be a lot easier for your whole site to outrank their 1 page that's giving them this top spot. Because as you can see here, you're going right to their location page in California, where it would take you, if your site ranked for plumbing Fremont, California, your homepage is going to be ranked on here, and that's what we want. So that might not even be a great example, but we can look them up anyway. Maybe like Pete's Pipes, that's a direct company, so we can take a look at that too. But I want to show you what your site's kind of doing. And one of the first things I noticed, Google looks for about 2,000 keywords on a homepage, and right off the bat, definitely would want to vamp up the content. You could definitely use a lot more content. And not just content, but you want to make sure that it's keyword-rich content. You want a lot of keywords that you're targeting in your content. And then knowing like the ratio as far as, how many words do I need for this keyword? And that's about 100 to 150 words for every one keyword that you're putting in your content. So that's another. So I mentioned 3 topics I was going to talk about. One were those citations. The other one is the content and the keywords. And I'm going to show you here. So this is your site and kind of what your site's doing behind the scenes. And you have 3 referring domains. So the third thing I talk about is backlinks. And that's what your referring domains are. So you want other sites, but good authoritative sites, to be linking back to your site. And that's, again, this is how we look to see what the competition's doing in order to be 2 steps ahead of them to outrank them and bring in the traffic that they're currently bringing in. So right now there's 5 people that have organically landed on your site, not bringing you a ton of value. You want your site to be bringing in as much online traffic as possible. So I'm going to take a look at your organic keywords here and just see what you're ranking for, if you're ranking. So I don't see what we're looking for is like 1, 2, or 3, because you want to always be in position 1, 2, or 3. We live in this instant gratification world where people are just clicking on the first thing they see. And if you're not the first thing they see, you're not getting the volume. So plumber, Fremont, California, 400 searches a month. I mean, that's huge. There's so much opportunity to get ranked for these keywords. Fremont plumbing, 200 a month. You're on page 3. I don't know the last time that I've, clicked the next page of Google. If I don't find it on the first couple ranked sites, I'm typing in something else. It's just like the psychology behind people now and consumers. They just want it instantly. So water heater repair, like if this is something that, makes you a lot of money, there's 30 searches a month. Why not be number 1 for that? Bring in all of that traffic. We could easily get you ranked for these keywords by just adding the content, adding those keywords within the content, and then obviously making sure you have good backlinks as well, which is just driving that authority to your site. But if maybe you're targeting Newark, we can, depending on where you're targeting and what services you want to be doing, there's so much that we could do to get you that traffic and that volume coming organically to your site, not paying Google for their Google ads where they're just going to say, okay, as soon as you're done paying me, you're going right back to page 3 because they don't care. So that's, what we do. We find out what your competition's doing and then we do it better. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look up Roto-Rooter first. So yeah, they're position 4, position 3. So they're getting a lot more of the traffic. Still, they could definitely be number 1. Okay, so Roto-Rooter, of course, they're number 1 for their name. But that 400 search volume, some of that's going to them, not all of it. So I'm going to look up that other one that we had saw. What was that? Pete's Pipes. Let's look up Pete's Pipes. Say that 10 times fast. All right, I am going to do the same thing. And I just want to see where they're at position-wise. So they're actually not, number 1. Well, we saw who's number 1. It's Home Advisor, it's BBB, it's Yelp. And Google doesn't want to be giving them the first place, but right now, because no one else is really putting in the work behind the scenes, they're getting the first place because they have the most amount of keywords. So same thing. So I want to show you just kind of a level set as far as how many backlinks. So they have 36 referring domains. And now you're probably like, well, this says 400. Well, what this means is there's 36 domains linking back to this site 400 times. And why this number is important over this number is because you can only transfer authority to a site one time. So even if I have one really strong backlink, I have one thing here and I'm linking back from that one domain 47 times, I am only giving that site's authority to my site one time. So that's why this one's really important. And then 90 organic keywords. So, still they're not getting a ton of traffic, again, because they're not really ranking that high, but still 80, 2.1 thousand a month over one person looking at your site or 10 people looking at your site. That's huge. So there's so much opportunity in this area for ranking your site for plumbing. It's just a matter of making sure you have the right content and keywords, the right backlinks, and the right citations. So if you're interested in hearing more or want to talk more, I would love to, kind of see what your goals are for the business and how we can maybe help get you there and reach those goals even faster. My number is 814-440-4621. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, even send me an email back. But I would love to hear from you and help you out in any way that I can. Thank you so much. Take care.